And at the time, they were trying to stitch me up after they'd already gotten Keaton out, and I was not clotting. So I was still bleeding, and it wouldn't stop bleeding. So they had to send off for blood transfusions. And the crazy part is when they sent to the lab to get blood for me, I actually knew someone that was in the lab working, and she saw my name come across, and she knew I was pregnant. And immediately she got everyone together in the lab, and they started praying for me at that time. I found that out way later, but I wanted to share that with you. But when this was happening, my doctor, they sent out a code red, and they got some pulmonologists that came in too, because they specialize in the lungs and all of those different things. So they rushed there, and there was one in particular doctor who, what happened to be there, he was not on call or anything. He actually stopped by because he left his wallet at the ICU grand opening the night before. So he stopped by to get his wallet, and he heard the code red in maternity. And so he dropped everything and he ran up to the maternity. And he was the only one that had ever heard of an AFE. And he knew immediately that that's what was happening to me, because he'd seen it one other time in his whole career, which was about 30 years. And my doctor had been practicing for 30 years and never had this happen as well, just to show you how rare it is. And he knew every step to take and what they needed to do in order to save my life. His wife was the one working on me when he showed up. So they're both pulmonologists, and she was working hard. And as the doctor said, it was like Wizard of Oz. They were messing with the machines, and they were basically fighting with my lungs and the little air capacity that I still had, trying to fight to keep that air capacity as much as they could with the machines, while they tried to get me to stop bleeding. During this time, my kidneys failed, and my lungs were starting to collapse. And they just kept fighting. They kept fighting for me.